I don't know why I thought this was a good idea, but today I'm taking all of your fingerboard obstacle ideas and turning it into a fingerboard obstacle. It is no secret, I have made a couple fingerboard obstacles. So I would say I have a pretty good idea of what not to do and what to do when making a fingerboard obstacle. As for all of you guys though, I really don't know. One of the very first links in the description takes you to a little platform called Discord. I really have no idea what happens over there. Like, that place is just like, that's in a different dimension. But basically, I sent a giant message out to pretty much everybody in the server asking all of you guys for ideas for a fingerboard obstacle. I haven't read a single idea yet, but by the looks of it, there's a lot. The very first idea, make a loop-de-loop. To be fair though, I did ask for unique fingerboard obstacles, whatever that means. So a loop-de-loop, I guess it is. Half pipe, but just covered in oil. What does that mean? Mega ramp and foam pit. I feel like a fingerboard foam pit is kind of a little bit useless, but I don't know, it'd still be cool. 2 half pipes to make a full pipe. That would kind of be cool, I guess, but like, I don't know why you'd want to go upside down. A stair set that's curved with a hubba or rail. That would kind of be sick. Instead of just having like a straight stair set, it would just be curved with like a rail on one of the sides. That would kind of be cool, I guess. Spine / volcano vert. I'm guessing they're just talking about like make it straight up. Make a huge drop. I don't really know whether that's like an obstacle or you just get a table and drop off of it. You should do a street section with a ledge and bank next to it. That's a park, not really like an obstacle. Make a mega ramp or pump track. That would kind of be sick, actually. A 10 stair with a rail that has 3 cuts in it and a snake rail down the middle. That would actually be really cool. We're starting to get some ideas that we can just put together and create whatever it's gonna create. Model train. That's it. Get a half pipe and another half pipe. Simple. Put them upside down and make a sideways bowl thing. I don't know what that means. I think they're saying like, take a half pipe, put it on its side, put another half pipe on its side, and then you have just like a bowl. Fish bowl, I think just like a bowl that's like shaped like a fish bowl. Make a fingerboard mini park in a mini jungle. Where do you buy a mini jungle? Kickflip through a ring of fire. I think we should actually use that and make an obstacle with a ring of fire and whatever other ideas these are. Make a ramp that leads to a foam pit filled with chunks of foam. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's just what a foam pit is. 2 bowls with a rainbow rail connecting them. That would be really cool, but that is also like an entire 2 fingerboard parks put together. Make a normal park, simple enough, but with a sewer tube that you can throw your fingerboard through. What does that mean? The ideas are slowly coming together, but we have some in mind. Sit down for this one. Down rail on a mega ramp on top of an airplane with 5 fingers grabbing a guy out the 5th window. I don't know. Maybe that's the future of fingerboard obstacles. I don't know, but like, where am I buying an airplane? Upside down quarter pipe with a rail going down the middle that leads to a crazy vertical gap into another quarter pipe, so it is like a half pipe sideways, but with a gap, and in front of the second quarter pipe, a ring of fire that you can do tricks through. I need to read this again. You take a quarter pipe, you flip it upside down, you put a rail through it, and then put it to another quarter pipe with a ring of fire. Just to get even more ideas from you guys, I also wanted to hop on some voice calls and just see what you guys have to say about an obstacle I should make.
Hello?
All right, we're looking for ideas for a fingerboard obstacle. Pretty much say whatever you want.
Well, my idea was that you could make something like IP toys have with that stair set that you can just move the ramps around.
That'd be pretty sick.
Or like Tech has it with those connector pieces.
That'd be really cool, actually.
It would be pretty fun to skate because, like, I have a concrete ramp that you can like move around, and it's so sick. It's like a barrier with a ledge, and it's just really good.
So what do you think? Are you thinking it would be like a stair set or more just like a ledge of some sort?
If you could maybe make like stair set with a rail that could potentially be some kind of a jersey barrier.
That would be sick, actually. I'm probably gonna do that. Did you hear that? That's a sick idea. Some sort of stair set with a jersey barrier rail going down the middle. All right, we're looking for ideas for fingerboard obstacles for a video. What do you have in mind?
The thing I had in mind, I was thinking about like a parking barrier, but like it's a parking barrier mixed with like a bench.
That'd be sick, actually. So like a bench ledge with like a jersey barrier.
Yeah.
That's a sick idea, actually. So far, we have an idea of like some sort of kind of stair set with like a jersey barrier rail. So do you think that should go on like maybe the top of it?
Yeah.
There we go. All right, send the picture once you have it drawn, but thank you very much. It'd be pretty sick to have like a barrier up against a ledge kind of like on the side of like the top of the stair set, and then we can have like the stair set with the jersey barrier going down, if that makes any sense. Time to call somebody else for some more ideas. All right, we need some ideas for some fingerboard obstacles. What do you have in mind?
So I have in mind that like basically a wall ride where you can drive up and grind on top, you know?
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. So where do you think the wall ride would kind of like work the best on a stair set?
I think in the back, like if you drive down there, like on the right side, if you look from behind.
That'd be sick. So like kind of where there would normally be like a ledge, you would just have like a wall ride kind of instead.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, thanks, see ya. That's a sick idea. I made this a couple weeks ago, and instead of having this here, I think we're gonna have like a wall ride of some sort. We still need to find a spot for the ring of fire though. The person who recommended a parking barrier ledge just sent this picture. On the parking barrier, we have to put this little ledge piece on. I think enough information has been collected on what obstacle I'm gonna make. Let's get to work on the obstacle and see what even happens. So we need to make a stair set. I've been making a lot of stuff out of cardboard, and I don't really want to make another obstacle out of cardboard. The whole stair set would be pretty solid if it was made out of wood. So I need to go get some wood, and then we can start making the stair set. This is some leftover wood from another project I'm working on, and this is going to be perfect for a stair set. The idea for the stair set is I'm going to cut out a bunch of these pieces, but they're slowly going to start getting shorter and shorter. Every piece will be about 1.5 inches shorter, and once we stack everything up, it'll make a staircase. You can see now that I have the pieces all cut out, you can stack them and it makes the stairs. I also cut out this piece, and this is gonna be the wall ride. If I put this piece right up against the side of this, it's pretty steep for a wall ride. If you offset the pieces a little bit, it kind of creates this like double staircase. This piece then fits on the side of this, and the angle is pretty good for a wall ride. Pretty much the only thing left to do with these pieces is put it all together, so let's do that. I didn't really like the look of this side going straight down, so I also put stairs on that side. I'm gonna use a nail gun to put all these pieces together, which is gonna be pretty solid. I am pretty happy with how this turned out. Nailing all of these pieces together made this so solid. I also just noticed how much of like an optical illusion this thing is. It looks like you just took a stair set and just smeared it sideways and then put it together. That's pretty much what I did. Raw plywood is pretty rough, especially for a fingerboard, so I just sanded this entire thing and it's a lot better now. I'm gonna put some clear coat over this just to make the wood kind of pop a lot better and also make the wood not quite as grippy with the fingerboard wheels. A lot of people really like obstacles that feel like super grippy on the fingerboard wheels, but I kind of like them to have like a little bit of kind of slide to them. The wood comes to life so much once you put the clear coat on. The obstacle is back inside after putting the clear coat on, and I'm pretty happy with this. The board still feels like it has like a lot of grip, but it's not like too much. This part of the ramp is basically done, but we still need to add like the jersey barrier rail and then like the parking barrier like ledge and the ring of fire. Like I'm pretty sure this was made back in like 2020, so that is a long time ago. I pretty much never use these, so I'm not really afraid to wreck them for this project, so let's get to work. These things are solid concrete, so they have like some weight to them, so if we just put it here, it'll be pretty solid. And if we don't mount it, we can just move it around wherever we want, so it'll be pretty good. Putting this piece on the side is the easy part, but we still need to make the ledge. I made this thing a long time ago. It has like a piece of granite on the bottom, and the idea for this is I'm thinking we could probably mount it on the side of the barrier, and then we have like the ledge on the barrier. I have a couple ideas on how to mount this on the side, and I think super glue might be a good option. There is quite a bit of force when you like slam down on a fingerboard, so we might need to add like some support somewhere. If I put glue on this right now, it has like just like concrete dust kind of on it, which is just gonna make the glue kind of pull off. So I'm gonna put some clear coat over this whole thing, which will probably make it look better as well, but it'll also just make the glue stay on probably a lot better. While I wait for the clear coat to dry, we need to make the ring of fire. I took some of this flat steel and just kind of made this. I'm gonna wrap some of this cotton yarn kind of around this thing, and then we can light it on fire. This piece is done and it looks pretty good. The clear coat is dry on the parking barrier, and we're gonna put this piece on now. I think if we use a bunch of hot glue and kind of like support it on the bottom, it might stay on pretty well. I thought this whole thing was gonna look kind of jank, but it's actually kind of clean. We have the parking barrier set up as a rail. We also got the parking barrier ledge. I'm also kind of surprised these things don't really exist. I really don't think I've seen a parking barrier with like a ledge on it, so it's kind of sick. This is what happens when you let people design a fingerboard obstacle for you, and I'm actually not disappointed. This obstacle is actually gonna flow pretty well. I'm happy I made this out of wood instead of cardboard, because this kind of wouldn't really be all that fun if it was cardboard. Wood is just way more solid and it just feels way better. This thing is actually sick just to have as like a standalone obstacle. Like, you don't even really need any of this just to have fun with this. Right now, I think it is time for the ring of fire. So this is cotton string that's wrapped around here, and this will absorb moisture pretty well. I think if we add some hand sanitizer onto here and then just give it a quick little light, I think it'll do pretty well. Lighting it up in 3, 2, 1. Dude, that looks so good. The idea now is to get some tricks through the ring of fire. That was pretty cool. I hope the fingerboard just doesn't light on fire. It kind of like sticks to the board. Kind of landed that. I feel like I shouldn't be using the G16 board for this, but it is what it is. It's so hard to get like a perfect trick through it. Kind of got something there. That looked actually a lot cooler than I thought it would. Assessing the damage on the board, everything looks pretty good. The grip tape is a little bit melted, but like, I think that just makes it more grippy. Let's do it one more time. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Fingerboard ring of fire. There we go. I think that was a double kickflip. It's so bright, you don't even see your fingerboard when it goes through. I don't know how well this shows up on camera, but this thing looks so cool when it's lit. 3, 2, 1. Flame on. I'm just gonna jump over it, or just do that. I think it'd be pretty cool to use like a lot more of your guys' ideas for obstacles, but it would also take a long time. Use the link in the description to go join the Discord, and you might be featured in the next one of these videos. I look at pretty much every comment left on my videos, so if you drop a comment, I'm gonna see it. I wanna see what you guys think about this obstacle and what else I could have done differently, or just what else I can make. The channel is coming up on 150,000 subscribers, which is crazy to think about. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in my next video.